Jump right into it this morning. Yep. My volume should be good. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Everything seems to be working well. I didn't mean to quit the game. Fuck you. All I did was fucking click back on it. Fucking bullshit. Wow. All I did was click back on the game and it hit close. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Stop giving me that stupid notification once a month when I open the damn. Now I don't know if the game's gonna crash, because usually I have to have everything else closed first for this game. It spikes the CPU for whatever reason, even with the old driver. Once. There it goes. Gotta recompile the stupid shaders. God damn it. Okay, so that's working. Do not fucking close on me. Jesus Christ. That's all I wanted to do. I might have to actually close my avatar. It looks like it's spiking.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody?
Still spiking the freaking CPU. Wow. Hold on. Cool. I hope the game audio is alright. So, wow.
It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned. They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
I actually want to try something. Where's my stream output? I might have to drop the bit rate. Of the stream. See if that fixes some of the issues with the game. Oh yeah, that extra 2% less on OBS. Wow. No, I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Hope the stream looks alright for you guys. Wow, so I can't. Oh, it's still shuddering a little bit.
I think we can get in over here. It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
No,
You okay? What happened here?
keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
Why am I getting Resident Evil type
Everyone
vibes right
has to
now?
stay. No, you can't leave.
Hey,
Wow.
can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
Oh, this kind of blows. I can't have my VTuber up while I stream this until they fix stuff.
The town square. We need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Fan out.
Look, is that an Aravel on the roof?
Hey, what?
Lights must have lifted it up there.
Oh. Okay.
This blight is weird.
Yeah, it is.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Yeah,
What's
survivors.
going on here?
Air quotes.
Find the Veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva. They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends. Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them? Look, more people.
Must round up everyone.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
You will be rewarded.
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers? Laura!
Not Balara anymore. I know, that's the person in my party. But not her friend anymore.
He's alive.
Bellara,
Balara, run!
Get him down, Jahel.
no, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Bellara, be careful.
Oh, good.
Come on, that sounds close.
Just making sure I'm not missing nothing.
Help me! Hurry!
Oh my god. It's a dragon.
Here.
No, 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 please!
Hey!
Time to get frosty.
Fresh
Blood.
a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them. You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it.
Yeah, sure they did.
Help me.
Help you? You killed those people.
You betrayed your own town.
No, I didn't. I was tricked. Manipulated. I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The
What?
others were to be rounded up and kept safe.
Why am I getting a
They were the first
Oh my
to
god.
witness the glory of Gillanane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
Gold, this is all for greed?
All this for gold? The villagers, the veil jumpers, the blights everywhere. Demetta's Crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook?
I don't know what choice I should make. I really don't. Let me think about this for a minute. I gotta think this over. Should I save him? Let him die? If I save him, am I gonna end up fighting the dragon? That's what I don't know. Choices, choices, choices. I don't know what choice I should make. Do I save him? Or let him die? You know what? I say let the dragon have him.
Here. He can fend for himself.
No!
Wolves will get him in the night. Or, given the state of this place, something worse.
Well, that's his own damn fault. His village deserved better.
The people of Demeter's Crossing were depending on him. The least he can do is stay with them now.
A steep price to pay, and we're the ones to choose it?
Somebody has to.
You don't understand the power they have. They show you what you crave. They speak to the darkness in your heart. No one can stand against that.
Watch me.
I won't be the last to surrender. I felt the evil.
Let's go. No point arguing with a dead man.
No.
No, no, no.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Pay for it they shall. Fast travel has now been unlocked. Yay. Happy Saturday. Let's see. Oh, come on. Not this new area lag bullshit.
Look at that.
I really hope they fix the drivers soon.
Thousands of years ago, this is where it all began. Elvenon, the Elven Empire.
Speak to Strife. Okay. That's right, I was up here already. Down we go. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was gonna get stuck. Check CODIS. I can't scroll down anymore, so I'm assuming I just read it.
You want a blade with a lot of weird things lurking in the forest. I got the goods to kill most all of them.
I don't have anything to sell, okay. Ooh, I so love the ice damage. Okay, even though I can't... Oh, shop requires rank 3. So it's not even my character needs the higher level, the shop needs the higher rank. And there goes with the lag again. Come on, controller. Oh, come on. I can't do nothing. Really? I don't even know if the game's saved. Why is this shit happening? There it goes. Like, seriously?
Till next time.
This game's got a serious issue with the controls disconnecting. Definitely not the receiver, not with everything right next to me. Hmm. All my drivers for the controller are up to date.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry.
Dead?
Algernon and
Oh
Gillinan
no.
sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village? The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Algernon and Gillinan used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of force.
Yeah, but
They
how
will not
much
rest
force?
until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Morgana!
Lady Morrigan?
Morgan.
Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding.
She was my love interest in the original Dragon
Rook,
Age.
this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillinan shall require many hands.
So, who are you exactly?
I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the
Witch of the
Inquisition.
Wilds.
My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane.
Witch of the Wilds?
An honorific.
She helped stop the blight.
Humor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
I'm glad for your help.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
All this for power.
This is our fault. When we interrupted Solus's ritual, the gods escaped.
Would those feelings not be better used to put things right?
But how?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse.
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan. I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
Step by step. No. We work together.
None of us can do this alone, but we can stop them together. Balara, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Illuvian working. Harding can track down the Lyrium dagger, and Nev can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Well, and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
Mission complete. Hype. Dun, 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 dun.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
Nice. Not sure if I'm the type of person that's good with that. Companions. Veil Jumper Mage. Okay.
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
We all carry the blame.
You didn't take the shot. I destroyed the statue. Who do you want to blame more for the outcome? We all did what we thought was best in the moment.
Yes, we did.
And look where it got us. Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a...
All for one, one for all. Let's go this way. Down we go. I collected some wood.
Look.
I can feel lingering magic. Powerful magic.
The dagger was here. Something took it.
Still getting some shuddering.
Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
Look, there it goes.
After it, women. Can't say men, my party's all full of girls.
Big darkspawn coming right at us.
Oh, yay. Time to test my ultimate.
We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there, that magical device.
I love how it automatically marks the chest on the map. So I don't have to worry about them later. You just want to go and I'll give you my card? And he goes up the cliff. Interesting. Ah. I see.
Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
Puzzle solving hype. He gets a chest filled with more gold and an oil lamp. Ooh, and a new helmet. Huh, I thought it showed me a new helmet. Unless that was armor. Nope. Ugly character. Companions. They don't seem to get helmets. I don't get it. Oh, I think I see. My one piece of armor unlocked. It's next. There's additional stats. I gotcha.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
Solus's dagger is special. They might have been drawn to it.
Drawn to it how? Look at the texture of this gold. Oh my god. It's so beautiful.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
He goes down the ramp. He looks around the corner. And...
Look out!
nothing?
More dark spawn ahead.
Here we go.
Taste my ice magic.
More darkspawn coming out of those pools.
Darkspawn.
Let's go. Watch the right.
Oh, I'm trying to do the... I tried to do the,
Don't cross Harding.
freeze, you ugly ass.
Take the shot.
Time for some chain lightning. Well, the game lags, so how was I supposed to counter?
End it now.
There we go. That's the takedown.
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
Can I go back up there and grab that one health potion, or is it despawn after a while? Where was it? I know it was around here somewhere. Oh, I can't go back up. Well, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Didn't seem to do anything interesting. Ah, health potion.
Over there, our dagger thief.
More blight in the way.
Magic must defeat magic. Hiya! Yeah, I guess I'm not jumping around. Gotta figure out how to get that chest.
And there's probably another one.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
Ah. Firebrand element. I will stick with my ice. Because I like to chill. Dark spawn.
That's a problem.
Chain lightning.
We're under fire. Look out!
Take him out. Ranged incoming.
How do you like my ice charge dagger up your butt?
Coming at range. Look, another one of those magical beams.
Ice, ice, baby.
Got two of these devices this time. I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
Probably. But let's look around first. Oh. It's a hole in the wall. Up you go. Now where's that chest? Leap of faith.
That's one. Now to find the other.
I already know where the other is. My problem was I wanted that damn chest. I don't see the other ladder, though. You can call me Captain Chaz the Chest Hunter. For story reasons, it's telling me to go that way. I guess. Maybe this is how I actually get to the chest. Let's see.
Good work. Now let's see what's behind that gate.
Oh yeah. Ooh, and a new magical staff. Okay then. Down the ladders we go. Cold damage +8. Dagger +9. Or stagger. That's weaker than what I got equipped. Fire is that much stronger, but goddamn, I like freezing shit. Ah. For now, I shall keep the ice. Dun 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 dun. Actually, when I was looking at my equipment, I want to see something. I still get ice with my staff, though. We'll have to see how that works.
Got company. company. We'll see who ends this.
Nice move.
Nice move, Brooke.
Nice one. Phew. We got company.
Chill, baby, chill. What's this? Nice. This is why you gotta explore. Okay, so I can only equip that on myself then. Wow, my ability damage goes down by 9, but my defense goes up a shit ton. Not sure how I feel about the look either. I guess I'll keep it for now. Did I walk by this chest?
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
Better
Freeze!
Got us from a distance.
nice, Rook.
There it is.
Lyrium.
Harding?
Oh.
Harding, no!
Harding!
Damn.
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. We are free again. Whole again. Here again. Here again.
Harding!
I can hear it. The song of the stone. What is happening to me? What the?
She got stone magic. Harding is now a stoner.
I don't know. I don't know how to control it. Nice hit, Nev. They're coming from the right.
That's not... Man, I gotta get used to... There we go. Chain lightning.
I'm good to go.
What's this? Second... Wow. A lot of potion drops in combat.
They're hitting us from afar. They're aiming for us.
Under fire. Watch it.
Ranged attacker. That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Really? It's not gonna let me explore more?
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the dreadful stagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
Oh no, they're gonna try to create a blight dagger.
You said something took you over,
Something like that?
and it's still with you.
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
It's not the magic I know.
What do you mean?
It's clearly stone-focused, which makes sense. Dwarves are children of the stone.
Mages connect to the Fade. Dwarves reach out to the stone? Maybe?
Maybe.
I guess we don't have any real answers.
I think it's a gift.
It is a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel...
Connected?
Connected.
To
the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
I trust you have all this handled. You always have things handled.
I just hope I can use this magic to do what's right.
I have faith.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are playing. I'll find someplace to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
GG's.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of Dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
It's a weaker. Why would I use it?
Guess I should find someplace to try to talk to Solus.
Oh, she got 2 skill points. Let's go. Interesting. Shred versus armor. Skills for me, yay. Yeah, I'm trying to reach my way over there. Ah, now that would be interesting. Ooh. I kind of want to go up this way then. Okay. Frost Nova. I will go this way and something. requires level 20.
Wait, that room wasn't there before, I don't think. Never Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things. Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done. Varric tells such great stories. It's almost enough to make me think that this time, when I look in the mirror, I'll see a hero. But Varric's hurt and the team needs me. So chin up, take a deep breath, and get the job done. I helped a lot of Minrath's slaves escape to freedom the night I met Varric. Then the Magisters cracked down in retaliation, and the Shadow Dragons decided I was too much trouble to keep around. I'm never going to apologize for freeing slaves, but I hope the Shadow Dragons got through the backlash safely. A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world. If we don't stop fighting each other and focus on the real problems, it'll be the gods leaving their mark, not us. The ever-turning orb. My final training project as an apprentice. I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent. Might have gone faster if I hadn't been exhausted from too many late-night escapades. Oh well, still got it done. Right, that's better. Now how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
All right. I am gonna take a 5-minute bathroom break and then we'll be back. Assuming I can find my mouse. Be right back. Dun, dun. Alright. Back to the game. Oh, come on. This is the one thing I don't like. How easily the game stops reading controls. Come on. Wow. I have to actually go into my toolbar to fix that. And where's the game audio? Wow, so buggy. So sad. Okay, at least it's saved right. There we go. Yes, I am back so soon.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
But perhaps I am mistaken.
Mistaken about what?
To tell me that my concerns were unfounded.
Unfounded? Nah.
Remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Yes, I need information. Seriously rubbing it in.
So you're gonna be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize that the danger is real.
I need planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Nothing, but I am here.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
I met Varric when he asked the Shadow Dragons for help with freeing an old friend from Venatori slavers. The Shadow Dragons had a safe plan that wasn't gonna work.
So you and Varric led an armed rebellion and dealt a devastating blow to the Venatori.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
It's bigger than what we have?
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
I don't understand. Elgranon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
The blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
What would they need to do to free the blight, and how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the blight's prison. My lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed 2 things, and the blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elganon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganon and Gillenane.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and the corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
You mean you regret the results of what you did, not what you did. There's a big difference there, soulless. I don't care, I don't like his casual wear. Wow, that's a lot of different things to unlock. Save. Honestly, and I don't like this armor look either. Rift Jumper. I don't have any other helmets. You know what? Kind of like that look. At least until I unlock more. Never. I can change theirs too. Talk to Vorik.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric.
Yes, it
You
is
would see
bad.
Demeter's crossing.
Very, very
The team needs to
bad.
act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? You risked your neck to bring down an entire slavery ring. Pretty much by yourself.
Nice.
I had help. Sure. I got winded about 5 minutes in. You did most of the work. Ticked off a bunch of Minrathous big shots, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Nev got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you win their trust.
Demeter's crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
He's an asshole. We need his
It
help.
doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
Talk to you later.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime. You can stop fussing over me.
Finding another version of existing item. Interesting.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
As long as he doesn't have a contract out on us, we're fine.
Is his reputation earned?
It's a fancy name. Can he back it up?
That's the question. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the Crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
Let's give it a try.
Time to make new friends.
We'll see if it works.
You said the Crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathis.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic. And who fights the worst of it?
The Shadow Dragons. Good idea. Resist the gods with our own resistance group.
If the gods enter the empire, our contacts back home might get something.
Years with the Shadow Dragons, and this is the first time we've worked together.
Directly. I gather information for the Shadows. You might have used one of my leads. And I've heard of you.
I bet everyone heard about the Nessus job.
You were right to avoid Minrathis after. More than one Magister wanted your head. It was good work, though. And we've got more ahead.
You know, I miss the other Shadows. Or I do when I get a second to think.
How many of those have you had?
I don't know. 5.
Sounds about right.
So, we talked to the Crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathis.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah, should check how things are going.
See ya blood.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it. What is that place? If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
Is it safe?
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous, as the Fade often is?
More dangerous than elven guards who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Part 3 complete. Awakening. Into the crossroads. We'll probably go for another 30 minutes at least.
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Alrighty then.
Blight, roots, and magical seals? What's through there?
Why can't I just bring up the quest list? Ah, there we go.
Can't travel this way.
The gods want to cut us off from the crossroads.
Here, this dock seems sturdy. So you can ferry us to the other islands.
Winds await, dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
Places between. The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Oh, great. So they'll...
Which means us, too.
Yep.
The Fate Tear! That's where they're breaking through.
Gods and their fade tearing. Let's cut them off!
To me and obey!
one for us. Broke your hip.
Oh, come on. Wow.
The path can be breached. Bring what the gods have hidden.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long.
Up.
Ugh, is there something inside it? An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Got company. Take that. I am in smoke.
Oh, come on with the lag. Well, it won't let me through there. I don't get it. Why give me the quest if I can't actually do it?
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Trouble scouted.
Nice move.
Yeah, but I already went down there.
Unbind this path, dweller. Seek what is hidden.
Except I cannot. I don't get it. It makes it sound like it's gonna open, but it doesn't. Why give me side quests if you can't actually do them? That is some... I hate when games do that. I really do. It should have just not given me the quest if I can't go that way.
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Whatever that creature left might be handy for us.
And there goes with the lag. Wow.
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Ugh. Hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
Cutscene, yay!
Lots of Illuvians, and they're all intact. I wonder where they lead.
Time to find out.
I guess all these are locked. Yeah, but I'm not sure which one to go to. I don't know who is where. Okay, that helps me get an answer. Oh my god.
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can meet us.
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook.
And you're under Atea Kentori, of the Crows?
Thea, please. Come. My associate Viago is gathering the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
Your hourly reminder that we are here to enforce your safety.
The documents, it's all there.
My friend says come with us.
The Antam soldiers have made themselves at home here.
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
Whatever you need.
Welcome. We've got all kinds of crystals here, both magical and natural.
Interesting.
The Anthem almost shut us down because they don't like magic. But once I explained the right mission to harvest, they let us stay.
You went to the physician.
She stitched it well enough.
Fine decor for the finest homes.
The Anton confiscated half the supplies. Said they need it for their army.
For our
The
damaged
right finishing touches make a home.
Hmm.
It must be hard dealing with the Antam.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat. We have arrived.
A casino?
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
Interesting. Up we go. Why I feel like this is a trap.
You're the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
Viago de Riva, 5th Talon. And this is Catarina de la Morte, 1st Talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are?
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient, blooded mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages in Venatori to their knees.
Lucanis. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Exactly who we're after.
Except Lucanis de la Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked.
We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray.
Okay.
They made mistakes. And now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this Ossuary. Free Lucanis. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Perfect. Perfect arrangement, I think.
Come. Katarina arranged a boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Virantium? The Ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
Under the... Oh, this is gonna be just great.
You're not happy Katarina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanis is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now, who can say if he's even still alive? There, you take the boat.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Oh, don't tell me you froze up again.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
I can't decide if that's good or bad. But we have a demon to find. Any ideas?
Look! So this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen.
And of course it's gonna freeze up on me, yay. Some kind of barrier? Interesting. Oh, we're underwater. Wow. Do under the sea.
Well, we're not going that way.
Oh, so the place is underwater and falling apart. That seems real safe.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed,
Are we sure we want to do this, Rook? The Antivan Crows aren't really known for being loyal or helpful. They're mostly known for killing.
Killing is what we need, though.
Under the sea, da 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 da.
Whatever's behind that door, it's important. Which means that's the right direction.
Then we break through.
And of course. Wow. Next time, smash the boxes.
All right, we're almost through.
Oh. Really? Neris is dead? What could go wrong?
We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanus de la Morte. Get ready.
Razihale, Dragon of Mystery. Lucican, Dragon of Night. Hear your faithful.
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
Your grandmama.
My name's Rook. Katarina sent me.
Katerina. But you're not a crow.
And you're possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good, because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here, Caliban. Crows don't break contracts.
Yes, the famous crow contracts. So you want a prison break, a blood heist, and assassination help just to get you out of here.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go. So, first order of business?
Blood first, then my target, Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower. There's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
Mages, my specialty.
Feel death closing.
Right. One of them has a key.
This is a big place. Where would they keep vials of blood?
Caliban keeps it under guard. Blood is the only thing that can bind a demon. If they lose it,
Then it's chaos. Wait, were they torturing demons? How? Why?
they didn't all start out as demons. Zara made sure they ended up that way.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Oh, come on. Wow. I will equip it.
Corpses possessed by demons. Watch out.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
I'll have to figure that out later.
Venatori ahead.
Mine.
Wow.
You sure about this? Abominations.
We made a deal with the crows to bring him back. And don't forget that it's gods we're up against.
Right. Well, abominations never end well. Just remember, I warned you.
And
So the
don't.
vial of blood the Venatori took from you.
We're under the sea. Dun 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 dun.
And the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
Down we go. Hi ho, hi ho. Underneath the ocean we go. Hi ho, oh hi ho. You want me to go that way, but my exploration sentences are telling me to go this way. Or is this the way I just came? Nothing. Okay then.
Great. Now what?
What are you? Fine. He's...
The demon pulled all of that from the Fade?
I'm as surprised as you.
Oh, there's a time limit. I can hear the ticking.
They're fighting? The Venatori made all these monsters, didn't they?
Blood mage. They never learn. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't have to obey her.
More death, more power.
What did Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are the failures.
If those are failures, what does success look like?
She took the best results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
Interesting. I did not mean to do that. Ooh. Doesn't it matter where I clip it? Nope. Interesting. Whoops. And I've been poisoned. Oh, that's one way to get through a trap.
Colivan, you said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We meaning...
Demons don't forgive.
Are these?
That's why this place exists. This is what success looks like.
Come on, stop lagging like that.
Mierda, nice guys. We hit him first, then you hit him.
I don't like this.
We may not have much time. This way, there's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
As you wish. Of course.
Oh, come on, the damn lag, man.
How are we supposed to find this thing?
I know it's here. We can smell it.
Wait, which is the way I came? Now I'm confused.
Wait, we cannot go after Colivan yet. Not while he has my blood. to get that barrier down. Find the crystals that power it. Easy enough.
Nah.
Consider it done.
Look at what's left of these people. They were tortured. What a terrible way to die.
Very few people survive Calivan's rehabilitation.
You did.
Ah, I missed one. Okay. I didn't see it in when I was in this room. Gotcha. Okay.
There, just 2 left now.
There, just one crystal between.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
When you said a vial of blood, I thought it would be small.
There. That's the one. It has to be.
So now what?
Now we find Calivan.
Ah, elevator.
Rook?
It's us against gods, Harding.
I am right here, you know.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katarina like?
After so long in this bit, I barely remember.
Please allow me to save it. Da 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 da.
Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic?
Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Colivan.
He's the target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
What did they offer you in exchange for my life, Crow? Was it worth it?
And of course the game's gonna freeze up on me. Come on.
Oh, you brought ruffians with you. Were you lonely? You are a failed experiment, not worthy of my time. I am in control here. Demons, your master calls.
Oh, come on! I was facing the fucker! How do you miss when you're facing him?
No, I will not be a victim like the others. I will have order.
Yeah, bull fucking shit.
I will not be defeated. I refuse to fall.
Ah, bull! If it wasn't for this lag bullshit! They need to fix this fucking drivers, man! That's what sucks. I can have it turned down all the way to low and it will still do this shit.
The crows send their regards.
GG's in chat.
So we got your target.
Yes, the job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Lucanus, are you alright? Lucanus, what are you looking at?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
Ah, is that a boss chest like we're Zelda? Apparently, because that's a thing. Ooh.
Shall we go?
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
The Cantori diamonds. Oh.
Maker.
Lucanis, what happened here?
A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home.
Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison?
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe?
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion.
I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
Lucanis, I am so sorry.
I need to work.
Are you sure? You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target.
You just got here, and already you want to leave again?
Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you. Cousin, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sarah came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
The crows had lost a talon, but the demon of Irantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due.
Lilith.
And they would all be paid in blood.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanus. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well... We'd have to,
You'll have to kill me.
That can't be the only solution. Can't we reason with Spite, maybe? Persuade it to leave?
Talk doesn't work on Spite.
He doesn't want to hurt you. How rare. Everyone else does. I want to talk to him.
Before we do, well, that, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to...
Lucanus!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way?
But he could just take you over, make you do what he wants.
It's, you know, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
He's done this before? Enough that you just shrug it off?
He'd do this in the ossuary. The Fate does whatever his spirit wants. Real walls and chains, not so much. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
I know things have been complicated, but I'm glad you're here, Lucanus.
Contract aside, I owe you a debt.
Lucanus,
Please.
Antiva is in rough shape under the Antom's occupation. I should see how the crows are doing. You asked for time. Is this long enough?
Yes, my head's clearer. Though I would kill for a decent cup of coffee.
Have you? For coffee, I mean.
Not today. You've got questions. You might as well ask them.
I know Katerina volunteered you to work with us. Are you okay with that?
When the first talent of the crows gives you a job, you do it. Especially if she's your grandmother. But there's plenty of reason for me to work with you beyond that, Rook.
Such as?
I owe you a debt, for one. And after a year in that hole, maybe I'm looking forward to stabbing a god or two in the back.
You're the best mage killer in the Antivan Crows. So how'd the Venatori catch you?
Someone set me up. I had a contract for Colivan, in the ossuary. I took a ship from Treviso to Minrathus. They were waiting for me. Knew which ship and when it would arrive. I don't know how they convinced the crows I was dead.
So you were
I woke up
tricked.
in the ossuary with Zara gloating about it.
The crossroads can be dicey, but the lighthouse is safe. Oh, and if you see a spirit around called the Caretaker, they're friendly.
After the ossuary, that will be a pleasant change. You haven't asked about Spite.
From what I've seen, I'd say he picked the right name.
He's stronger when I sleep, so I try not to do it much. No one was in the ossuary by choice, not even the demons. We both did what we had to get out of there.
When you have nothing but bad choices, better to take the one that saves you.
And now comes the rest of my life. Our life. Leave Spite to me. If he's trapped in this world, he has good reason to fight for it. For now, I must honor our contract. Gods, magic, politics. Things are going to get very bloody.
Interesting. Now that's a good staff. You know, this kind of goes with that. If only it had a cape. Don't like this version, though. You know, I'm gonna keep that. Alright. Let's go find somebody to read. Who can we read? Come on. Wow. Hope the stream wasn't frozen the whole time. Hmm.